Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 2, Watanagashi. So last time, Keiichi found out about the curse of Oyashiro-sama. It was pretty much the same, right? As with Chapter 1 when they were telling it. But yeah, the big difference is Shion was there this time. So yeah, it was kind of the same and a little bit different at the same time, right? But yes, let us continue. I guess we're in the turning point now, right? It's gonna be different now.
本当に伝えたいのは違う言葉だった。本当に感じたいのは違う心だった。すれ違いが溝を生み、ためらいの気持ちが人を恐怖へと沈ませる。もう誰も止められない。冷たい感情がむき出しの心を深く残酷にえぐってゆく。綿流し。なぜあの時とつぶやく後悔の言葉。それはもはや虚しい響きだった。
And now Rena. But yeah, last time I think before they told us about Oyashiro-sama's curse, right? We already had that text, but now they told us the Oyashiro-sama's curse first and then we had this one. So we're here with Rena again. Fun times for now, probably.
Keiichi君だ。おはようなんだよ。だよ。
Rena was ecstatically waving her arms at me, already brimming with energy.
おはようって、もう夕方だぜ。
Yeah, it's evening.
こんにちは、だろ。
でも今日ケイチ君にする最初の挨拶だからやっぱりおはようがいいな。いいな。
わかったわかった。じゃあおはようでいい。おはよう、レナ。
I grabbed Rena's head and rubbed it with my hand. Why are you so close, Rena? She squirmed, reveling in the motion like a cat.
やっほー、ケイちゃん。
Okay, Mion is here as well.
昨日は申し訳なかったね。黙って帰っちゃってさ。
ああ、それを言うなら俺の方が悪かった。ミオをずっと待たせっぱなしてごめんな。
昨日のお祭りの準備のことかな。どうだったケイチ君。しっかりとお仕事してた？
The slight muscle pain throughout my body and my sluggish movements were already obvious.
頑張ってたよ。へばってたけどね。
I grinned dryly and the three of us break out into laughter.
サトコとリカちゃんは祭り会場で合流か？
うん。リカちゃんはほら大切なお勤めがあるから昨日からずっと。さとこちゃんもそのお供だそうだからもう二人とも神社にいるよ。
Right, I just remembered. Today was Rika-chan's big performance. She'd been practicing especially hard for this day. As her friend, I needed to make sure I went and cheer her on.
よっしゃ、早速行こうぜ。
So it's Watanagashi Day. Festival day today. As we get closer to the shrine, we started passing by more people and seeing a lot of parked cars. It began to get noisier too. I thought I could hear something like a Bon dance song. Without being able to restrain my impatience, I dashed up the entire flight of stone stairs.
ケイチ君早いよ。待って。
たくケイちゃん、お子様なんだからな。
Whoa, the shrine grounds, they were packed with people. It was a festival if I ever saw one.
わあ、今年も立派だね。すごいね、すごいね。
南沢中から出てきてるんだろうな。ありゃ、君吉本家の寝たきりじいさんまで来てるじゃない。
Bedridden old man?
あのじいさん、去年の綿流し以降ずーっと布団の中で過ごしてたんじゃないかな。
Yeah, there were a lot of villagers here that I didn't really know. Sorry. They must have all been pouring in just for today.
あ、さとこ ざいますの。こんにちはですわ。
よう、さとこ。今日はすごい人手だよな。はぐれて迷子になるなよ。
誰が迷子になるんですの？
Satoko too seems somehow energetic. Of course, I'm the same way.
あれ、リカちゃんはまだ自由時間でしょ？リカは村長さんたちと挨拶してましたですわ。
The mayor? Can we see the mayor?
すぐに来るでございますわよ。
She shall come before long. I see. Rika-chan is a shrine maiden for today's festival after all. It's probably a pain for her to say hello to all the elders.
実に大変なのですよ。こんにちはなのです。リカちゃん、お持ち帰り。
Rika-chan wore an immaculate shrine maiden outfit that looked fresh off the shelves. It was a perfect fit for her somehow mystical appearance.
どう？丈とか長すぎない？バッチャからもしも袖がかかるようならって安全ピンを預かってきてるんだけど。
大丈夫なのです。実に快適なのですよ。
As she spoke, she began to do some twists and stretches.
いいよね、これかわいいよね。
Rena, stop it. There was approximately one person here getting a nosebleed from watching Rika-chan move.
ケイチ君は可愛いと思わないかな。思わないならレナのになっちゃうからお持ち帰り。
すごく可愛いと思うぞ。かなり活かす。不敬のふりをして写真を撮りまくりたいくらいだ。2点から撮影して立体視できるようにすれば、立体の生リカちゃんが自宅でいつでももとい眺め放題。
いいね。
Rena's eyes and mine glittered with stars as the noses bled and drooled.
リカ、あいつらに近寄ると大変ですわよ。地下室とかに閉じ込められるかもしれないのです。
Imagine actually it happens, right? Rena kidnapping Rika. For real, I mean for real. She actually kidnaps both, I say Satoko and Rika, right? And then we see her being super crazy. That would be nice to see.
その割にはリカちゃん楽しそうだけど。
ミーがひどいことを言うのですよ。
We all laughed together again.
じゃ、もたもたしないで祭りを回るかね。リカちゃんの出番までそう時間がないでしょ。
そうだな。よっしゃ、行こうぜみんな。
Where's Shion, by the way?
よー、園崎のお嬢ちゃんじゃねえの。食ってきな。豚肉たっぷりの焼きそばだぜよ。今年はイカリングまで入ってるボリューム派よ。
へい親父、今年の焼きそばもなかなか力作じゃないの。イカまで入れるとは今年は奮発してるね。
美味しいね、美味しいね。
ああ、イカってのは食ってもうまいが、それ以上に匂いが香ばしいんだよな。軟弱になりがちな歯ごたえも実に見事に補ってる。イカと豚肉のボリューム感は実に素晴らしい。悪くない出来だ。
へえ、ケイちゃんって何気に料理番組の司会とかに向いてるね。
ケイチ君が美味しそうに食べてると、なんだかいつもよりもずっと美味しそうに感じるもんね。
俺はうまいものはうまいっていう主義なんだよ。だから俺がうまいっていうものはとりあえず試してみる価値があると思うぞ。
ではケイイチ、この焼きそばの評価を改めてどうぞなのですよ。
Yakisoba.
一言で言うとだ、うまい。胃袋がもう一つあるんなら迷わずもう一つ買ってるな。
Having heard my 3-star rating, a whole line of people suddenly formed in front of the yakisoba stand.
お、すごいよ。ケイちゃんがあんまりにも美味しそうに言うもんだから集客効果バッチリだわ。やるね。
It was nothing to brag about, but I still decided to stick out my chest and put on airs.
あら、そうなんですの？では、私も挑戦してみましたよ。おじさん、たこ焼き一つくださいますこと？
Takoyaki? Sasako bought a stick of takoyaki balls of fried octopus from the adjacent stand and after blowing on it, put one of them into her mouth.
どうかな、さとこちゃん。美味しい評価が出るなら、レナも買うよ。
さあ、料理評論家の北条聡子審査員のご感想をどうぞ。
Why, is it bad? It's bad. Though she was all for it a moment ago, Sadako hesitated to give her thoughts. Hey now, what's the matter? Everyone else takes one of their own and puts it into their mouths.
あれれ？
Wait, is it really not good?
レナのは外れだね。
Gipped? What does gipped mean?
僕のも外れです。タコさんが入ってないのです。
Oh, there's no octopus. That's this takoyaki vendor. Could this be some sort of summer festival only octopus-free takoyaki stand? An evil takoyaki stand that skimped on the octopus because they figured out it would make them good money today.
あ、私のには入ってたわ。うん。タコが入ってる分には十分うまいよ。
Maybe he just forgot to put some, right?
このタコなしたこ焼きをどう美味しそうに解説すればいいんですの？
Everyone wondered about that. Our quizzical looks seemed to be drawing equally dubious stares from the people in line.
こんなのはどうかな？たこ焼きなのにタコが入ってないからとってもヘルシー。
Okay, it's healthy, I guess.
タコの嫌いな人でも食べられる美味しいたこ焼き。
Everyone left. I mean, a lot of people left. It had the exact opposite effect.
じゃあ次は私が挑戦するよ。小麦粉やネギ、紅生姜の味などの素朴さをしっとりと味わわせてくれる自信作。タコが入ってない分だけ素材の味が程よく。
It's really not that good. It wasn't half bad, but after hearing that there's no octopus in it clause, even more people left the line.
リカちゃんは何かいいコメントはあるか？率直でいいぞ。
これで400円は高いのです。
400 yen is too much for this. That was too honest. Even more customers leave the line, dealing a little blow. There were other takoyaki stands around after all.
いやー、なんか私らとんでもないことをしてるような。
I mean, true though, no one's gonna buy from the sellers now. From this stall, I mean.
ほら、さとこ、あんたが始めたことなんだからビシッとここで逆転させなさいよ。
無理でございますわ。
It's Satoko's fault.
タコの入っていないたこ焼きなんてどう褒めればいいんですの？
You idiot! Satoko's angry outburst was the finishing blow.
お客さんみんないなくなっちゃった。
Everyone left.
あれれ、おじさん睨んでる。なんでだろう。
I mean, you guys pretty much cost him his customers. There's no saving this crowd. Perhaps I, Keiichi Maibara-sama, will lend a generous hand.
ケイイチならきっとなんとかできますですよ。タコなしたこ焼き屋さんを助けてあげてほしいのです。
笑顔でトゲのあることを言うな。まあわかった。俺がプロの技を見せてやるからよく見てろよ。
A pro? I shoved the stick into an octopus-less takoyaki and crammed it into my mouth. As before, there was an octopus in it, but Mion had some in it. That was the important point.
このたこ焼き屋の親父さんは本当の意味でたこ焼きが好きなんだ。いや、愛してると言っていい。
Everyone gasped in surprise, including the takoyaki vendor glaring at us.
あの親父さんは本当にたこ焼きが大好きなんだ。大好きだからこそいい加減なたこ焼きを作りたくないんだ。そうだね、親父さん。
The takoyaki vendor looked down, unsure. Those watching were listening, intently wanting to know why the octopus-less takoyaki deserved such a high rating.
でもケイチさん、そんなにたこ焼きが大好きならどうしてタコなしたこ焼きなんか作りますの？たこ焼きに対する裏切りではございませんの？
そうだな、ある意味裏切りだ。だがこれは親父さんにとっての最大限の妥協点なんだ。親父さんは今日だって本当のたこ焼きを作ってるよ。でもそれはこの中のほんの一つか二つでしかない。
まあそうだね。私の食べた一つにはタコは入ってたし、タコが入ってる分にはそんなに悪い味じゃなかったよ。
そう、それが本物のたこ焼きだ。それ以外のたこ焼きは8個入ってなきゃたこ焼きじゃないという一般人の先入観への最大限の妥協なんだ。
ケイチ君の言う意味がわからないよ。どうして本物は一つで他は偽物なのかな？
その秘密はタコにあるんだ。親父さん、このタコ本物の明石のタコだね。
Akashi octopus?
近年明石のタコの水揚げは激減してとても高騰しているんだ。たこ焼きなんかにとても使えないようなとても高い値段になってしまってるんだ。
Then the man who had been looking down this whole time mumbled.
ああ、そうよ。明石のタコはすごく高いんだよ。
でも親父さんは明石のタコにこだわったんだ。安物のいい加減なタコを使えばいくらでもごまかせるのに。明石のじゃないのに明石というのぼりを立てて販売してるインチキたこ焼き屋はいくらでもあるのに、親父さんはごまかさなかった。嘘をつかなかった。タコは明石、この一点だけをかたくなに譲らなかったんだ。親父さんはたこ焼きを愛してた。だから嘘をつけなかった。でもどうしても一点だけ強いられる妥協点があったんだ。
それは何ですの？
数さ。たこ焼きってのは一船8個がポピュラーだ。いくら本物の明石のタコだからって言って400円で1個だけってわけにはいかないだろ。
Wait, 8 pieces in one stick? How big is that stick?
でも8個にしなくては買ってもらえない。だから親父さんは涙を飲んだ。本物のたこ焼きを一つ作るために残り7個に嘘をつくしかなかったんだ。
He's making it super dramatic, man. He's just explaining it. The octopus-free takoyaki vendor burst into tears. I gently clapped one of his shoulders.
みんなが何と言おうと俺はあんたの純粋さを忘れない。あんたこそは本物のたこ焼き屋なんだ。あんただけがたこ焼き屋を名乗っていいんだ。
Everyone is clapping now. As I embraced the shoulders of this man and shedding his manly tears, those watching delivered a round of applause, moved by my speech.
さあみんな、この本物のたこ焼き屋のたこ焼きをどうか食べてやってくれ。こんな純粋な男を大事にしなくてどうして本当のたこ焼き道が守れようか。みんなが食わないなら俺が食うぞ。
見てた人たちがみんな並ぶよ。ケイチくん、やったやった。
たこ焼きが美味しそうに感じたってより、ケイちゃんの味演説が面白かったからだろうね。
Propaganda.
ケイちゃんってガマの油売りとかやったらかなりウケるかもしれない。
スーパーの実演販売でもやればウケそうですよ。怪しい万能包丁とか売りつける仕事に向いてそうですわね。
Absolutely stunned at my successful pitch, the guy manning the stall next to this one called out to me.
おいおい兄ちゃんたち、うちのあんず飴も頼むよ。
Now is he gonna give every speech to every stall now?
よし、要領はつかめただろう。今度はレナが行け。
よーし頑張るよ。はう
Okay.
あんず飴が冷えててとっても美味しいんだよ。水飴の上にねちょこんってあんずが乗ってるの。はうかわいいね。お持ち帰り。は
It looks like she lost herself in this midway through. But a girl giving such natural praise was itself bringing in some customers. A line was quickly forming behind Rena.
今度はお好み焼き屋だ。
What's okonomiyaki again? This one I haven't tried, I think.
サトコ行け。
Or haven't eaten that, I think.
焼きそばに揚げ玉入りでカリカリなのがとっても美味しいでございますわね。大きなベーコンが丸ごと敷いてあってかじるとほらピローンって出てきてはっはっはっ。
おお、うまいうまい。それなら俺も食ってみたくなる。
Then a huge line formed at my words. What on earth is this? So basically all these onlookers are just following us around to all the stands.
みんなのを聞いてから食べるといつもよりずっと美味しく感じるからなのですよ。
So that's it. Even Rika-chan was gorging herself on the food, getting sauce in the bib she'd put on to prevent her shrine maiden outfit from getting dirty.
よーし、おじさんも盛り上がってきたよ。よしケイちゃん、私はどれだ？
よっしゃ、ミオはさらにその隣の露店へ行け。ミオンの底力を見せてみろ。
あれ？でもケイチくん、お隣のお店は。
Whoops. A goldfish scooping stand. I actually want to play this one, yeah. A bit out of her element.
いや、部活の部長たるもの、相手が何であれ逃げられないね。
But yeah, this is a game, so Mion can hype people up here.
やってみるよ。
ミオンさんのお手並み拝見でございますわ。
The onlookers were also matched or watching Mion with hopeful eyes.
いらっしゃい。はいよ、アミットワン。
よし、やるぞ。金魚はみんな生きがいいね。実に美味しそう。この小さいのなんかそのままボリボリと生でいけちゃうよね。
What? She's failing.
ミオンさんは何を言ってるんでございますの？みーちゃん食べてたの？去年レナからもらったのも食べちゃったの？
違う。私そんなこと言ってない。
Mion's face went red and she shook it vehemently in
いや
denial.
でも今ミオン、お前自分で言ったぞ。実に美味しそうだって。
ええ、確かに言いました。
Oh, Shion. She just suddenly appeared here.
お姉って雑食ですから口に入れば何でも食べちゃうんです。
美味しいなら今度僕も試してみるのです。ダメだよリカちゃん、お腹壊しちゃうよ。
Wait a second. Hey, what the hell? Shion? How long have you been here?
はーい、ケイちゃんにお姉にみんなこんばんは。あんたどこから湧いてきたのしよ。 焼きそば屋さんの時からずっとです。
So she's been here for a while.
お姉たちは騒がしいからすぐに見つけられました。もうあんたは関係ないでしょ。早くどっかへ消えなさいよ。もうお姉もあまり私を邪険にしないでくださいね。ケイちゃん、私が一緒でもいいですよね。
She asked, grabbing my arm and pushing her chest into it. Bounce.
ケイチくん、鼻血出てるよ。
ところてんを押したらニューって出てくるだろ。
What?
あれと同じだ。これは抗いようのない現象なんだよ。
へえ、そうなんですか。じゃあ力を入れたらもっと出てくるかな。キュー。
Shion, her cleavage, it's right up against my chest. Grip.
シオン、あんたこら何やってんの。
不潔ですわ。見損ないましたよ。僕の平らなお胸ではどうなのです
What? Come on. Rika-chan clasped onto my other arm too. A plentiful pull I'm feeling on my left shoulder and the sour sensation of a young unripe fruit on my right. What the hell are you saying? Did Mion punch him? Or was it Rena-chan? Shion, Rika-chan, and I, our faces now bruised, fell to the ground, limbs sprawled.
よくやったレナ。
Okay, it was Rena.
みんな不潔なんだよ。レナに殴られたのです。痛いのですよ。リカは自業自得でしたよ。
Sheesh. Now that Shion was here, the energy around us increased by 120%.
お姉の友達は実に愉快です。退屈しないな。ああ、そう。あんたさえいなくなればもっと愉快なんだけどね。もっと一緒にいたいけど、あんまりケイちゃんを誘惑すると本当にお姉に噛みつかれちゃいそうです。だから私、一時退却しますね。また来ます。じゃあね、お姉。二度と来るな。
Don't be back.
塩負けしよう。
After teasing her older sister so much, Shion ran away into the crowd of people and disappeared.
なんだか珍しいミオンさんを見た気がしますわ。しーちゃんが一緒だとみーちゃんなんだかかわいいね。
Rena smiled happily, earning her a whack on the head from Mion.
アホなこと言ってんじゃないよ。次行くよ、次。
We went about just like that, really noisy and lively to the other stands. We were paying money towards the beginning, but midway through, the guys running the shops thought we were just so funny, and we ended up being able to fool around without paying much more. The vigorous sound of a big taiko drum echoed through the air.
リカ、そろそろ時間みたいでございましたよ。
So it's time for the festival, or for the, I guess, what do you call it again? The ritual?
いよいよなんだね。
Right, it's about time for Rika-chan to appear in the offertory dance.
ちょっとドキドキしてるのです。
信じなって、自分を。リカちゃんが流してきた汗は絶対に無駄になんかならないから。
Mion slapped hard on Rika-chan's back.
そうですわ。リカはきっとやり遂げますわ。頑張るのですよ。その息だよ。
I balled my hand into a fist and raised it into the air.
応援してるぞリカちゃん。ファイトオンだぜ。
Rika-chan gave the best smile I'd ever seen, then pivoted on her heel and ran off.
じゃあ私たちも行こうよ。
そうだな、応援してやろうぜ。
ダメですのよ。演舞中は静かにしていないといけませんでございますわよ。
I got it. Jeez, I rubbed a hand through her hair. She was worried about her good friend up to the end.
なら急いで行かないといい場所がなくなっちゃうよ。行こう。
Mion ran off and everyone else followed a moment later. A large amount of people had already clustered into the tight space to watch the edifying dance.
こりゃすごい人出だな。
I turned around to look at everyone else, but nobody was there. Where did everyone go? They probably got lost among all these people. Finally, I spotted the back of Mion's head on the other side of the crowd. It definitely doesn't look like I can get over there. Well, we got separated and no big deal. We can just meet back up when Rika-chan's dance is over. I gave up on finding the others and wandered around trying to look for a place where I'd be able to see better. It didn't take long for me to realize I'd have to settle for watching between the heads of the people in front of me though. Once again, an even louder taiko drum responded. This one was to announce the beginning of the dance. I couldn't see very well, like Rika-chan had come on stage with the elders who were in priestly garb. I heard low exhalations of admiration and the seniors rubbing their prayer beads in gratitude. Everyone's heads were in the way and I couldn't see. It was really frustrating. We should have cut playtime short and come here to get some good spots earlier. After Rika-chan intoned her prayer, she took the festival hoe and walked to the pile of kilts stacked on the altar. That's right. The point of the ceremony was to purify bedding and to hold a memorial service, wasn't it? Then the solemn offertory dance began. She had practiced using mochi pounding mallet. The awkwardly shaped festival hoe Rika-chan held seemed really heavy. Back and forth, up and down, it was doubtlessly difficult to even lift it in the air, but she sweated and waved, raised and dropped it again and again. She couldn't just deal with it and do it grudgingly. As a shrine maiden, she needed to retain the dignity and solemnity present at the festival. There must be a ton of pressure on Rika-chan's shoulder right now. Damn, why am I cheering her on from a place I can barely see her? I'm her friend, so I should be right up in the best spot rooting for her.
ケイちゃん、こっちこっち。
Okay, here comes Shion. Someone tugged lightly on the back of my shirt collar. It was Shion. She beckoned me outside a crowded ring of people. She had a mischievous grin on her face, and I took it as her saying she knew a good place nobody else knew of.
シオン、なんだなんだ。
黙ってついてきてくださいね。
After she told me so, she ran in a big detour around the throng. Man, it's great to have someone who knows the lay of the land here at times like this. Impressed though I nearly lost sight of her right away. No more getting separated for me. I ran after her so that I wouldn't be left behind. As I wondered in anticipation what kind of secret spot Shion had in mind, we left the crowd of people and went around to the back of the shrine grounds.
おいおい、どこ行くんだよ。これじゃあどんどん離れちゃってるぞ。
This is the good spot.
黙ってついてくればわかりますから。
Shion gave me a wink that reminded me of Mion as she said that. No sign of people and not much moonlight. It was dark. We had gotten pretty far away from the crowd of people in the shrine grounds. How are we supposed to do Rika-chan's dance from here?
そっか、どこか高いところがあるんだな。屋根の上とか、そういうところから見下ろそうって言うんだろう。
はい？なんで屋根に登んなくちゃいけないんです？
だってそうじゃなかったらどうやってリカちゃんの演舞を見るんだよ。
リカちゃまの演舞なんか見たかったんですか？
Rika-chama's
ケイ
dance.
ちゃん、ひょっとしてストライクゾーンものすごく低くありません？
なんだか話が微妙に噛み合わないぞ。 お前は俺をリカちゃんの演舞がよく見える場所に案内してくれるんじゃないのか？
はい、誰もそんな約束してませんよ。
What's going on? Why me? Why do I always misunderstand Shion? Is it my fault? Am I just reading the wrong things into it?
じゃあお前は俺をなんでこんなところに呼び出したんだよ。
With an expression that indicated she wasn't fooling around, Shion pressed her index finger to my lips and said slowly and quietly, "This place is a dark, dead, empty spot. You can't see it from the festival grounds, and now a male and female the same age are all alone together. Could this be Shion? She's not planning something crazy again, is she?" Oh.
あれを見てください。
Okay, pointing into the dark underbush. And there we saw two figures, one male and one female. Oh my god, it's these two again. Dumb and Dumber.
なんだありゃ。まさか。
合いびきの生現場に決まってるじゃないですか。ほらほら、よく見てください。あれ、誰だかわかります？
It's Takano and Tomitake for sure. I peered into the dark at Shion's suggestion. It's Tomitake-san and Takano-san. The two of them were clearly breathing quietly and glancing around to make sure nobody knew they were there as they crouched before the entrance to a wooden storehouse-like building.
まさかシオン、これを見せたくて俺を呼んだのか？
ケイちゃん、リカちゃまの演舞は毎年見られるけど、こういうのは二度とお目にかかれませんよ。
Shion, I want to make it to next year, so let's just go. I've thought the Sonozaki sisters each had their own personalities, but at times like this, they seemed all too similar.
俺は帰るぞ。二度とこんなのに呼ぶなよな。
今動いたらバレちゃいますって。
At our noisy argument, Takano-san suddenly turned around.
あらあら、どなたかしら？
We held our breaths and tried to wait it out, but it seemed like Takano-san was now acutely aware of our presence. Shion and I exchanged glances, then gave up and climbed out from behind the bush.
どうもこんばんは。お月様の綺麗ないい夜ですね。
あらあら、しおんちゃんに前原くんじゃない。こんばんは。月の綺麗な夜ね。
おやおや、ケイチ君も隅に置けないね。こんなところで合いびきかい？だとしたら僕たちとんでもないお邪魔をしちゃったかな。
You're the ones who are meeting up secretly. Tomitake-san and Takano-san laughed at themselves, and it got on my nerves for some reason.
ってことは、富武さんたちは相引きしてたってわけじゃないみたいですね。
それはもちろん違うよ。そういうロマンスも嫌いじゃないけどね。
残念だけど、あなたたちが覗き見したくなるような相引き現場じゃないのよ。期待に添えなくて申し訳ないわね。
相引き現場じゃなかったら何してるんですか？富武さん、今扉の南京錠をいじってませんでした？
After she said that, I looked at the two of them again and definitely saw it. They were hunched in front of a warehouse door, fiddling with a pretty heavy-looking padlock.
バレちゃしょうがないな。僕たちが倉庫破りをしてたなんて内緒だよ。
内緒って、それ泥棒ってことですか？
I demanded unthinkingly, just because of how absently Tomitake-san was grinning.
やあね。泥棒ってのは物を盗む人たちのことでしょ。別に私たちは物を持ち出そうとしているわけじゃないのよ。
へえ。じゃあ何のために鍵開けなんかしてるんですか？ここ開かずの西宮殿ですよね。古出家とほんの一握りの人間しか入ることが許されないっていう。
Forbidden storehouse. Oh hell no, look. It's becoming sinister yet again. I took a few steps back at that and looked in the entire warehouse. It certainly looked like one built removed from any signs of people, almost as if in secret. Oh, I just realized this is the opening, right? Yeah, this is the thing we've been seeing when we start the game, right? It was filthy, revealing how little it was ever opened. And it was built to be durable, giving it a strange, overpowering impression. Now that I looked at it more closely, it was certainly different than normal warehouses.
ここはね、細具殿といってね、細具をしまっている倉庫なの。いえ、細具を祀っている神殿と言ってもいいかもしれないわね。リカちゃんが奉納演舞で使っている祭事用の桑も、今日までこの中にしまわれていたものよ。もちろん、古出家の人間以外は、汚れを持ち込むから立ち入り禁止の不可侵領域。
I want to leave this place, man. Every time Takano is here, it becomes very creepy.
聖域なの。
Shouldn't we absolutely not be coming to a place like this then? However, Takano was wearing a childlike expression, an innocent smile at best, and terribly cruel grin at worst.
私、ひなみ沢の昔語りや伝承を趣味で研究してるって言ったわよね。私の知的興味のさまざまな答えがこの中に詰まってるの。この中に入れるチャンスを今日までずっと待ってたんだから。
A chance. Everybody's eyes were fixed on the dance at the shrine grounds today. This was the ultimate blind spot.
へえ。
True though, right? Everyone is watching Rika-chan do her dance and no one is here.
富武さんに鍵開けの技術があるなんて知りませんでした。
あ、よしてくれよ。僕だっていやいややってるんだよ。
付き合わせてしまってごめんなさいね。でも、二郎さんのおかげよ。感謝してるわ。
やれやれ。でも高野さん、こういうのはこれっきりにしてくれよ。こういうところに黙って入り込むのは、やっぱり気が引けるよ。
やっぱり二郎さんはいい人ね。
Ka-clink. Tomitaki-san undid the padlock and placed it to the side.
開いたよ。
ありがとう。いよいよね。
Takano-san gulped with an unusually excited air about her. She gave the heavy door a shove. The sharp smell of mold and dust flowed out from the gap in the doors. I had claimed curses didn't exist, but in this situation, I could believe them. Maybe we could be a believer, though. Hey, we went into such a holy place with our shoes on, it feels like we could be punished somehow.
どう？あなたたちも共犯なんだし、せっかくだから一緒に見学しない？ひなみ沢の皮脂を埋める貴重な文化遺産の見物会よ。今日だけの限定会館。
別に俺たち共犯ってわけじゃ。
面白いと思いません？ねえ、覗いてみましょうよ。
Sheen said predictably, linking her arm with mine.
でもこれは絶対いけないことだよ。神聖な倉庫なんだろ。細具殿って言ったっけ。ますます勝手に入っちゃまずいよ。
私は一応園崎の人間ですから、この中にあるものはおおよそ想像がついてます。でもそれはケイちゃんにも見てもらいたいものです。
俺に見てもらいたいもの？
I thought it was just a ploy, but Shion's eyes looked entirely serious. Of course, she was the sort who could lie with a straight face. Right? Honestly, for Shion, I'm thinking she has something different with her. Like her personality maybe, or she's hiding something. Maybe, because Mion said back then, or yeah, I think it was last episode only, right? That Shion is cold and scary. Will we see that? Who knows? Of course, I was an average boy too. My curiosity was at least twice that of a normal person. Sleeping, forbidden treasures, and never to leave this warehouse. Chances like this don't come around too often. If I had to choose, then I want to see. Until the locked doors open though, I don't know about this.
面白くないって思ったら、ケイちゃんはすぐに出ればいいです。
Now she's saying this, so she's saying you can leave now, but in reality she wants us to come in.
きっと興味を惹かれると思いますけどね。
Tomizaki-san spoke after listening to our discussion, himself having sat down on the stairs to take a short rest.
僕がここで見張っててあげるから。
Why not coming inside?
一緒に見てきてごらん。僕はあまり趣味じゃないけど、ケイイチ君みたいな若い男の子には結構面白いかもしれないよ。
He said, laughing mischievously. There was no ill will in his laughter.
富武さんはこの中に何があるのか知ってるんですか？
まあね、高野さんにたっぷり聞かされてるからね。
相方の特殊な趣味に付き合わされる殿方も大変ですね。
Tomitaki-san San didn't answer that, only responding with a pained smile. Takano-san had this kind of scary air about her. She really does, yes, like she'd drop absolutely everything else for something she had an interest in and go straight for it. But Tomitaki-san, on the other hand, seemed like the gold standard of what a normal person should be. Having him tell me so frankly to go check it out suddenly made the guilt feel lighter.
じゃあちょっとだけな。面白くなかったらすぐ出るぞ。
You got it. Shion gave me another Mion-like wink.
決まったみたいね。じゃあ行きましょうか。次郎さん、留守番をお願いね。
Tomizaki-san waved his hand to see us off. We're inside now. But yes, let's end our episode there. I wanna, like, what do you call this? The next episode is just this one, no matter how long it is, right? Let's see what happens inside this, what do you call this? Warehouse? Storehouse? But, yeah, man. Takano and Tomitaki. I mean, Tomitaki-san is, I guess, much more okay, I suppose. But for Takano, whenever she's here, it's just, yeah, the sinister air. Sinister music that we hear. Like, she's bad. There's something wrong with her, I mean. But let's see what happens. What did Kate, was it Keiichi? Oh yeah, Keiichi, right? He said that it didn't believe any curses, but maybe something inside this place would make us believe that, oh, it might be curses. But yeah, for me, at least right now, I don't believe in the curse. I think it's much more, yeah, something human, right? Just something human. Affliction, whatever, right? And yeah, of course, you're in a village. They're gonna say it's a curse, right? But we'll have to see. So anyways, we're gonna continue this and do more of Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 2, Watanagashi, in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye-bye.